Welcome back. Software as a service or SaaS adoption, especially among MSMEs, has progressed significantly. And in order to grow the market share, accept hybrid and or remote working, and hire more people and verticalize operations to their particular industries, according to the StudyStar, the Southeast Asia region is projected to reach 29.7 billion US dollars in terms of the adoption, in terms of revenue in the software as a service segment. The average spend per employee in the software as a service segment is projected to reach around $5.46 in 2022. This is very encouraging, in fact, from the standpoint of SaaS vendors, since it shows the mid-market firms have the same drive and also commitment to cloud and personalization and customization, the future work, and also other areas as larger enterprises. However, for the mid-market size does not matter. Join us right now is Gibu Mathew, the Vice President and General Manager in Asia Pacific at Zoho Corporation. Gibu, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning, and thank you very much for having me, Najib.
Gibu, share with us the current state of SaaS adoption among SMBs or MSMEs, I would say, and what are the challenges SMBs face currently.
Well, it's very interesting this is a very interesting segment, Najib. So Malaysian SMEs especially are very critical to energize and drive the economy itself. If you look at it from a numbers perspective, 97% of business establishments in Malaysia are SMEs, and they contribute to like 65% of the current employment. And so one of the biggest challenges that we see in this sector is about hiring the right talent. And of course, when you talk about hiring the right talent, it is not that there is not enough talent. There is talent, but it's about hiring the right talent and keeping them motivated and retaining the right talent with the right tools. Because today's next new generation of employees who join the workforce are already exposed to consumer technologies, and they expect the same experience from a productivity perspective when they join a workforce. So hiring the right talent is important, having the right tools as a business so that you can keep yourself at a higher level of productivity. Because today there are quite a lot of tools out there in the market. There are thousands or 5,000 of tools if you look at just marketing itself as an example. So it is quite overwhelming for an SME to figure out what fits their needs and what is it that they need to do it. So those are two important aspects. And of course, additionally, there is a cash flow problem, especially when you are an SME. Well, you need to have the right cash flow. For that, you need to have professional accounting solutions so that you can make yourself more bankable. So those are some of the biggest challenges, I would say, faced by SMEs today.
Gibu, because let's focus on the Zoho SaaS solutions. How can your solutions, which solutions actually can mid-market companies use and to be more productive, and also how do they help businesses, and most importantly, how does it translate into a better bottom line for all these SMBs?
Yeah, so Zoho is like the operating system for a business, right? So we have a suite of products to run an entire business, whatever be the type of business, right, from SMEs to larger organizations. Specifically looking at SME segment, right? So we have a product called Zoho. We have a product called Begin by Zoho CRM that's quite useful for smaller businesses to collaborate and help their salespeople to be more productive. We have Zoho Workplace for online productivity, file management, having a professional email, etc. So we have different sets of tools for different purposes. For example, you want to manage customers or manage documents or do appointment scheduling. Whatever be the needs of your business, we have the right set of tools. And to top it, we also have an accounting solution, which is typically the first thing that businesses try to digitalize, because that's what helps them to get the maximum benefit. It reduces, because there's a lot of manual work involved. It automatically helps improve productivity.
Yeah.
So yes.
So what are the keys, what are the key factors to consider when, SMBs in terms of choosing SaaS, and how should SMBs allocate their financial or non-financial resources to adapt SaaS, basically?
Right. So when you look at SaaS problems for SMEs, there are two major stakeholders, right? Employees from an employee perspective and from a business perspective. So employees would like to have tools that are easy to use, implemented with the right best practices so that it is easy to consume. They want the tools to be accessible wherever they are, fitting to their lifestyle and productivity aspirations. From a business perspective, well, the tools should definitely improve employee collaboration, improve productivity for the business, make things smoother, and allow the business to deliver great customer experience to their customers so that their customers stay back with them and come back to them for more business. Well, these are all very critical, and even more important is the tools that you invest in should be future proof so that it aligns with newer technologies that come into the market so that businesses can be productive and their investments are not lost. So those are some of the critical aspects to keep as a consideration when you're looking at software as a service solutions.
All right, Gibu, thank you so much for joining us this morning. That is Gibu Mathew, Vice President and also General Manager in Asia Pacific at Zoho Corporation. Thank you so much, Gibu, for sharing those insights about the SaaS or the basically the software as a service adoption, especially among MSMEs or small and mid-sized business.